Hey everybody, I thought I'd share a bit more on the widgets and how I use them. Because I've had a couple of questions. Thanks, Martha, for sending them on. You can get them from Widget Online, and basically, we introduce them as a whole class. So we've started it in early years, and then because we've already done it in early years, then when the children come to year one, they're already familiar with them. But to kick them off, so to speak, we would work through each one. So we show them what the widgets mean, the ones there, say on the far left. We talk through this symbol means what happened. The next one down, how are you feeling? The blue one, how can we make it right? And then the pink one, what can we do next time? So then we talk through what happened, those actions. So we explain what kicking is, what hitting is, punching. We do this in small groups or in large circle time. When we're reading stories that involve these types of behaviors, we will refer to these widgets because we want to do it in different contexts to make it right. Then when we're talking about our feelings, we will use the ones that are in green right there for the children to realize that that's what those symbols mean. That's what those widget means when they're talking about their feelings. We might have them out in the morning for them or have them on a chart for them to put their name beside just to say how they're feeling, positive ones as well as maybe those ones. Because some children have come up to me in the past and actually taken the one that says lonely off the wall and shown it to me and to tell me that they were feeling lonely and didn't have any friends. And then we used that as a little way to communicate with them and teach them, how to make friends, interact with them, that sort of thing. Then the next one that's in blue is how can we make it right? So when we've read stories, for example, if we've read a story and someone has been snatching or hitting, then we will discuss these ways of, well, how can we make it right? We had some as a staff that would come up generally with these ideas, but some children might come up with some themselves. A little girl had said, we can make a card for someone. So we added a little widget of how you can make a card as a way of restoring it, how to make it right. So we talked through what those mean. And then at the end, what can we do next time? So when we are reading through stories, or if we're going to role play scenarios, or we'll have the puppets out acting out different things. So say someone has been kicked and the other puppet doesn't say anything about it, and say they went home, we will say, oh, maybe you want to use the one to tell an adult. Or maybe if you're feeling angry or upset, these are things you could do. Count to three, take 5 deep breaths, practice the high five breathing. Maybe you might go to the box, we might have a symbol for bubbles. Maybe you might go to the box and blow some bubbles if you're feeling angry. We spend a lot of time talking through our emotions, and if things have cropped up in the classroom, then that's whenever we will refer to them. So there's lots and lots and lots of referring to what these mean. And basically how this folder works and how we use it. We can have it like this. This is on one of those little red flippy folders, and it's got a piece of Velcro just down there in the middle. And say if I'm doing it one-to-one with a child, I will wait for them to de-escalate and then sit with them and say, okay, what happened? And they'll choose the widget, stick it on there. Okay. So you've kicked someone. Okay, how are you feeling? Then we'll look through for the feeling one right there. Maybe they were upset, maybe they were lonely. Okay, stick that on there. Okay, so you were lonely, upset. Tell me why you were feeling this way. Where did you feel it? Some people say they might feel lonely in their stomach, or they're feeling angry and the anger was in their fists. Okay, just to help us understand it. How can we make it right? How can we help you? We might, as you see the one that's there for cool down. Maybe they want to have a hug. Maybe they can repair something that they've broken. Okay, that's a good idea. So we're chatting them through it. They've moved the pictures over to that Velcro strip. And then the one at the end, what can we do next time? So instead of kicking someone because they've taken their pen, what could we do next time? The top one there says you can't really see with the mouth. Maybe you could chat to the person. What could you say? And then that's when we'll teach them, certain, well, I call them scripts, certain things you could say. When you were finished, can I have a turn? Or they might come and tell an adult. So basically, that's how we use those widgets. Now, widgets are such a great tool, and you can use them, and early you can use them throughout the whole school for children just to be able to express and understand their feelings and behavior in a way that helps them feel safe and it's manageable for them. And they work really well for children who um, do not have English as the first language, and it still helps them be able to express their emotions and to reflect on their behavior and to take accountability for it. And you can just introduce a few at a time, keep it simple. Maybe you might use different colors as well to talk about their emotions, just to make them, to refer to them in different situations as well. So you might look at things like what are those people called? The inside out characters as well. or when you're reading storybooks, and it just helps them understand how they're feeling and label their emotions. And at the whole time, the whole way through it, you can encourage them just to reflect. Which widgets show on how you're feeling. Can you show me the widget that matches how things went today for you? And we try and make it non-judgmental. And when we do use things like this folder, we don't like do it straight away. So say if someone's like pulled someone's hair, we're not going to like over here now. Let's look at this folder. We'll wait for it to de-escalate, wait for them to calm down, and then we'll look at what that resolution can be and for them to take accountability through this. So hope that's helped, and any more questions just send them through to ontrackwithmrmac.com, or you can email me at ontrack with mrmac at gmail.com. See you later.